bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Tony Hill. You know, in today's world, a college education really is a necessity for many careers. But we're going to take it back just a step and talk about high school and how important it is to be prepared for that college education with Bob Caret, who's president at Towson University. How are you?
Always good. Always good to be here.
Good to see you as well. Let's talk about it for just a second.
Sure.
In terms of students showing up at Towson University and being prepared.
Right.
I'm sure that by and large most are.
Right.
But if someone does show up and they are not prepared, it's going to be a tough road for them.
It's going to be really tough. I mean, they're competing with a group of students that are prepared. They're going to have to keep up with that group. We have all kinds of support structures in there, but it's always a bigger challenge when a student's at risk.
So one of the things that is being done at the high school stage is to try and make sure that the students' abilities are gauged,
right,
and if there is an issue,
right,
that they are addressed prior to
right,
trying to attend college. And with that, we'll talk about the high school assessment exams.
Right.
From your point of view, what is it that you see as being some of the challenges that Maryland students have today that they didn't have, say, a decade ago?
Well, the biggest challenge doesn't have to do with standards, it has to do with cost and accessibility. And the cost of college has gone up, and the number of seats, given the number of students that want to go, has gone down. The percentage is getting more and more difficult. But I think some of the other challenges that are uncertainty about their futures, the social fabric of society, whether we focus on the student as an individual or a piece of society and who supports them. And then stronger and stronger competition and a faster pace of change. All of those relate to being ready to be there and being able to perform when you get there.
And in being ready, again, the high school assessment exams are designed to make sure that students are proficient.
Right.
And then, again, if they aren't, that those things can be diagnosed, if you will, sooner than later, and then addressed. Of course, in 2009, high school students are going to be required to pass the exam in order to get that diploma. What do you think that students, parents should be focusing on now to make sure that they're ready in 2009?
Well, I think the Department of Education has done a great job of putting out materials, both hard copy and online and in the schools, telling the students and the parents what they can do, where the support structure is for them, where the materials are. And we need everybody involved. We want the students to be successful, and we feel they will be successful, both getting out of high school and then going to college and getting out of college. But it is going to be a team effort,
sure,
particularly for those students that are at risk. And really, everybody has to do their part, plan ahead, start early, and get it done.
And speaking of starting early, the school system is making sure that that opportunity is available. We'll take a look at the Comcast calendar. We've got a list of the high school assessment exam dates. And for everybody at home, students, parents alike, there's a testing dates right there on the screen for you during the spring and the summer. And it's a good idea to go and take these now. It really is a practice session at what's to come.
Right. The point is you have to pass the exam at some point. It doesn't have to be the first time. It'd be nice if you passed it the first time, but particularly if you have trouble with testing, it would be good to take it early. If you have trouble and you don't get through, there are ways to then get strengthened in your background and take it again, so that everybody can graduate.
Sure. And as president of a university, what are your thoughts about holding their feet to the fire, if you will, students to pass this exam in order to receive that diploma? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think it's critical. I've been in education for over 30 years at this point, and when I talk about what needs to be done, the one simple thing I say is standards. We have to have standards at all levels, starting in pre-kindergarten all the way through graduate school, and we need to make sure that the graduates meet those standards, and then an important part of that is to provide them with the support so they can meet those standards. There's no reason that all of our students can't meet the standards we put before them, but we have to have standards or it all falls apart.
And it's very important for parents to get involved as well?
That's absolutely. Parents are a critical part, and part of that social fabric change is that parents haven't been as involved. We need them there.
All right. Thank you for coming and talking with us, for the work you're doing at Towson University, and hopefully we'll have these students prepared so that they could make an easy transition.
I'm sure we will. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for talking. That is Bob Caret, who is president of Towson University, and for more on how Comcast is involved in your community, please check out On Demand and click Get Local. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. Till next time, I'm Tony Hill.